Good morning, welcome to my SilverSneakers Flex class this morning. I'm Olivia and this is a Pilates class. I had to do a lot of retakes in COVID. Okay, all the way down on your back, soles of the feet on the ground, knees to the ceiling, maybe slide your hips down a little bit more, and then arms just alongside of your body right there. And let's just start with a couple of deep yoga breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Oxygenate the blood, the body first, the whole body, through the blood. And one more. Good morning, Johnny. All right, so coming into Pilates breath, let's do this slowly and with intention. First, lifting the pelvic floor and pressing the pelvis into the mat. So imprint the pelvis down. Be conscious of not using your legs to do this, but just using the core muscles. And then I like to place my hands on top of the ribs or around the ribs, but as you breathe laterally, this reminds the ribs not to expand upward, but outward. So let's move into that breath. And then exhaling through those pursed lips. Drawing the navel towards the spine as well. Feel some good contraction in the midsection. And one more. Bring the right knee in towards the chest, and then just release it back down, and then we'll take the left. So just a little bit of stretch in through the hamstring, the low back. We'll get some good stretches in here first. Try to get the kinks out before we move. All right. And then holding one knee into the chest, it doesn't matter. I'm going to slide the other leg out. Maybe the foot on the ground, maybe all the way. And then with that knee that's up, make a little circle. Go to the other side. So slide that leg and put the foot on the ground or long, it doesn't matter, and then circle in that leg around. And one more. Bringing both knees up. Now I want you to squeeze the knees together and the ankles and just let the hips drop to one side and back to the center. And then the other, not big, just a little rollover onto the side of the hip there. But keeping the knees and the ankles glued together. In fact, really press them inward. I'm just getting up onto the fleshy part of my hip and then roll to the other side. Firing on those abdominal muscles as you come past through the center. You're going to press that pelvis into the mat as well. One more time. Come on back to the center. Extend the legs to the ceiling. And then bend the knees, tap the toe down. So they go up, you're going to extend the legs, curl the feet, your toes back towards the face, and then drop them down, toes towards the ground. But keeping that pelvis pressing in. If one leg feels better to do than both of them, that's okay too. And again, extending, flexing, bending, pointing. Yes. Nice. Extend, flex, bend and point. One more time. And then let's come back to that classic Pilates, except I've got the feet up now. So flex your feet. We're going to press the heels together and open the knees, and then bring them back together. Right? Open the knees, pressing the heels together, and bring them back together. And again, open and press. Now I'm going to take my hands right there at my shoulders. I'm going to open the arms and the heels, and then come right back in. And again, open. And back in. Keeping that pelvis pressed in, keeping the navel drawing to the spine, really, really nice. And same Pilates breath. Inhale. Strong exhale. Two more. Heels pressing. Last one. And drop the feet down. Let's take the ab prep here. So on an inhale, I'm just going to drop my chin. You may want to watch me. On the exhale, I'm going to peel away from the mat. Take another breath, reach towards the calf muscles, sink the belly, and exhale, release back down. So it's a 2-breath cycle, all right? I'll talk you through it first. Inhale, the chin drops. Exhale, we peel away from the mat. Inhale, reach, sink the belly, and exhale, roll back down. Drop the chin. Exhale, lift. You can use one hand on the back of the head if you'd like. Inhale, reach, and exhale, back down. Keep going. Inhale, chin drops down. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale in. Keeping that pelvis pressed down. Drop the chin. Curl away. Reach. Roll back down. Drop the chin. Yes. Curl away. Beautiful. Inhale, reach. All the way back down. Beautiful. Feet on the ground. Arms out wide. All right. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. Curl the knees up and bring the fingertips together. Inhale, lower the feet down. Exhale, curl. I mean the knees up. You don't curl up. And back down. I'm going to stay on the mat. Take a deep breath in. And down. One more time. And down. All right, so now, 4 more. But if you would choose to lift up and reach up, go ahead. But you can always keep the head down and keep the knees down. All right, that's your choice. 4 more. Deep breath in. Exhale, curl up if you'd like. And exhale, slowly come back to the mat. Deep breath in, drop the chin. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. And all the way back down. All right. And just a little coordination piece here. We've done this before. Palms together, feet on the ground. I'm going to drop the right arm down and let the left knee drop out towards the side. It doesn't go to the ground. Just want to lift that hip up. Just lower it and back up. Keeping it, pressing the pelvis into the mat. Again, here we go. Inhale low. Exhale up. Again, inhale low. Exhale up. That leg is not going to reach the ground because you've got that imprinting, that pelvis into the mat. And exhale back up. Just range of motion around your hips. Opposite knee stays to the ceiling. Keep that hip down, Joni. Keep that right hip down. And back up. And then as you go the other way, keep that left hip down. Back up. And again, right and left. She's thinking. She's thinking. And one more. All right. So hands alongside the body. We're going to take a little more ab prep. I'm going to slide my leg out this time. Deep breath in. Exhale. I'm going to curl away and slide one leg out. Reach towards the toes. And exhale. Release back down. Again, you don't have to extend that leg. You can support it if you want. Deep breath in. Drop the chin. Curl away. Exhale back down. Find as much length as you can in that leg. Deep breath in. Curl away. Lift. Long, 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 long leg. It's like your fingers are trying to reach to that toe, but it's scurrying away. Again, inhale, reach. One more time. Inhale, reach. And let's to be even. Let's take it on the other side. Really, really nice. You can keep that leg low to the ground too. That's fine. Reach. And down. All right. Knees are mat width apart. You're going to drop that right knee down towards the left corner of your mat. You can reach that right arm off to the upper corner of your mat. And then we'll go the other way. Of course, when you have a round mat, it's a little more challenging. Same thing on the other side. Left knee drops, left arm reaches. All right. And coming on over to your stomach. All the way down to the belly first. Oh. Feels a little bit better each week when I'm doing this. Each week. All right. So resting the forehead on your hands, right there. And now whatever hand you have on top, curl the fingers so it's almost like it's sort of resting your hand there. Because what we're going to do, let me take this out of me. We're going to lift and use those fingers to turn the head underneath that arm, and then right back down. Okay, we're going to take 4 on each side, so no worries. What I do want you to do is give your hips a toss to remind the hips to not do this work. Okay. So we're going to inhale, navel in, lift and turn. Exhale. Exhale back in. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale down. I'm using that opposite hand for a little bit of leverage. Again, inhale, lift. And one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, switch to the other side. Curl those fingers up towards your forehead. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale back down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. And down. Try to look underneath that arm if you can. 1 more time. Beautiful. Ooh, nice. All the way back down. Here, your hips are tossed side to side. Did anybody find one side easier than the other? Mm-hmm. Boy, I sure
Definitely.
did too. I sure did too. I'm surprised at that, but I did. Okay. Let's take our swan dive prep. So hands right there at the shoulder, elbows pushing or drawing down towards the opposite end of your mat. You're going to take a deep breath in, belly in, and then exhale, simply flex and lift. Now on the next inhale, let's a couple of things. Pull back on the mat, bring the heart forward. So you're going to work that back even more, and then exhale, release back down. Again, don't use your glutes to do this. Take a deep breath in, belly in. Exhale, flex and lift. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, release back down. I'm using my arms just a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale, flex. Inhale, belly in, pull. Exhale, back down. One more. Exhale, pull. And exhale, release back down. All right, we're going to take the arms out, almost like a bird. You can take them longer, bend them. The arms are going to come up this time. Take a deep breath in 3 times. Exhale, lift, flight. Take flight. Exhale, release back down. You leave the feet down on the ground. Lift them if you like. Deep breath in. Exhale, take flight. Breathing in. Exhale. One more time. Navel in. Exhale. Here we go. Take flight. Beautiful. Exhale, release back down. Give your hips a toss side to side. And we get to the legs now. So my toes are pointed so the tops of my feet are on the ground. I'm going to lift up on the right leg and then flex and point and lower back down. So we lift left, flex and point and lower. Again, lift, flex and point and lower. And lift, flex and point and lower. Keep going. Now what I want you to think about doing is not using that opposite leg for leverage. All right? Try to really use the glutes, the hamstrings in the back of that leg to lift that leg. Yeah. Keep going. One more. Each leg, belly is pulled in so you're not pushing the belly into the mat. Try to lift that whole leg. And give your hips a toss side to side. All right, it's time to stretch there. Let's push back to our child's pose. And if you keep the knees facing straight ahead, you'll get a really nice stretch in the low back. And then one hand on top of the other gives you a little deeper side stretch. And then let's go to the other side, same thing, little deeper stretch. All right, creeping back forward to to your elbows and your knees. We're going to come into plank position here, and this is your choice. You may simply stay, you can rest the hips down if you'd like. You can lift the hips, you can even lift the knees. All right, it's up to you. We're going to do for 3 breaths. So find your plank position, take a deep breath. Here we go. Again, a little dome in the upper back. Tailbone drawing towards the heels. One more. Drop to the knees. Let the heart come forward. We call this Sphinx pose. Very, very nice. Every single one of you did that. Amazing. It was wonderful. Let's do it one more time. Take a deep breath in. Now exhale. Find your plank position on the knees or up. And here we go. 3 breaths. Try not to look at your toes. Let's take one more breath. We got it. And back to the knees. Let the heart come forward in our Sphinx pose. And all the way back down. Go ahead and lift the feet up and just windshield wiper. Back and forth. That was really great. Really, really great. so now we come up to all fours. Get whatever things you need to come into all fours. Alright, and feet are going to be, let's see, hands are going to be under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Okay. Breathe them in there just a little bit. Okay, a couple of cat and cows first. I like to tuck the toes on the inhale, and then I release on the exhale. It's entirely up to you here. Just a couple of cat and cows. Just be sure the belly doesn't release. You just want to bring the heart forward. You'll get that great side stretch and front body stretch without having to release the pelvis. Okay, one more. And exhale. All right, and then just wiggle back and forth a little bit like a worm. Okay, while I get my clip for my hair. And then flip your feet over to one side and turn your head to that side. See, look for your tailbone. And we'll go to the other side, same thing. Okay, so coming back, let's come into our spinal balance. First, I'm going to rest that knee right behind me. Or I'm sorry, not the knee, the ball of the foot. So I get a little calf stretch in there. I'm always stretching my calf these days to clear up this plantar fasciitis, which is working, but I'm always conscious of doing that. And then we're going to let that leg leave the earth if you can. You use the hamstring in the back, the glutes. Now, right here in the middle, lift that front body to the back body, and we're going to take this spinal balance. So if you find it, let that left hand reach forward, 3 breaths. With each breath, find more length. Each inhale finds length. Each exhale stays. One more time. Go ahead and drop that hand down. From here, I'm going to take it out to the side. Now, if you want to take the hand out to the opposite side, that's fine. Come right back in. Try not to push the hips out. Try to keep the hips right over the knee, but you can take that opposite arm out to the side. So we're going to touch the toe down and come back. And again, not a lot of movement in the torso. Try to keep it steady. And just the leg. Again. And back. And down. And back. One more time. Try to hold the body steady. Now from here, sole of the foot to the ceiling. We're going to drop the knee in, lift it out to the side, and then sole the foot to the ceiling. All right? So in, out, back with the knee. All right? To the ground, to the side, the knee goes to the back. And again, in, out, the knee to the back. And again, in, out, knee to the back. And hold that there. Press the sole of the foot to the ceiling. Let's take a heart forward, kind of a cat and cow on one knee. And then exhale, knee to nose. Keep that heel drawn towards the ceiling as you bring the heart forward. Exhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. That's what I meant. All right. Drop the toe. Now we're going to pass through plank position here. Briefly, you need to readjust. Go ahead and do so. I'm going to slide that leg out and bring the first knee back in. And we take this side. All right. So we find that spinal balance. Lifting. Flexor point the toe. Extend the arm if you can. Front body lifts to the back body. I always tend to sink into my midsection there, so hold it up. One more inhale, length, length, length. And then exhale, drop that hand down. Take it out to the side if you'd like to. Now the foot comes to the side and then it taps to the back. And again, foot to the side and then to the back. And that hand out to the side just a little bit gives you a little more stability on the opposite side there. And back. Without having to move the torso too much. Yeah. Work at keeping the hips right over that knee that's on the ground. 4 more. Beautiful. 3 more. And this last one. Okay, now bend the foot, the knee, sole the foot to the ceiling. Bring the heart forward, and then exhale in. We forgot the circle, so we'll do those in a minute. Sole the foot to the ceiling, heart comes forward. Exhale, round and scoop the belly. All right, out, press forward. Beautiful, beautiful. Now use those hamstrings in the back leg. Get that leg up as high as you're comfortable. Keep it working. All right, here we go. Knee to the ground, knee to the side, knee to the back in a nice circle. All right. Again, watch you're not looking back at your knees. You should be looking at your fingers. And again, just keeping that breath steady, keeping that body still. Okay, it suddenly got very warm. Again, 2 more. And last one. All right, drop down. Let's go back to child's pose first. Extend the fingers out as far forward as you can. We call this extended child's pose. So get them out there. And you may simply stay here. If you'd like to take some down, try downward facing dog, you're going to tuck the toes. You're going to push the hips to the back behind you and then to the ceiling. Little bend in the knees still is just fine. Draw the shoulders down your back, hollow your belly. Yeah, as you push the hips back and up, you need to soften the knees as much as you need to. All right, let's come forward into our plank position from here. And we're going to come down to the elbows. Can you do it from here? 1 elbow, 2 elbows. Oh, wow. Awesome. Awesome. All right, we're going to do what we did last week. Drop one hip down towards the ground. Drop the other hip down towards the ground. And again, side to side. Just a little bit of a movement is fine. And last one. All right. Drop over so you're facing me and go ahead and drop all the way over onto your knee. I thought I was going to have a beginner today, so I brought my beginner exercises just in case. But I didn't, so I went with my other. Okay, so we're over on the side. Top leg is long, right? Bottom knee is bent. Now, we're going to take this elbow to the front. You have choices. You can keep this hip down, or you can keep this hip up, or you can extend the leg, all right? Your choice, whatever you'd like. Elbow to the ceiling, deep breath. Elbow to me. So you turn the gaze to the ground, but you just bring the elbow to me. It's like you're going to get a parallel to the ground. Breathing in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Get that air in. And then as you turn, you're going to squeeze that breath out by squeezing the rib cage. Yes? We got 4 more. I'm going to slacken today. Thanksgiving's coming. 2 more. Last one. All right. Now from here, bend both knees and sit up. I want you to put this hand right underneath the shoulder here. If you're on your fists, you may want to take that arm out just a little bit. With this arm, I'm going to come up onto my knees and simply reach up. Nice side stretch. All the way back down. Okay? Whatever works for you here. Now I switched. I have one foot in front of the other. All right, whatever works for you. Swing up, get a lovely side stretch in there, and back down. Swing on up, and reach. Beautiful. All the way back down. Let's take the legs out in front. Take that spinal stretch forward while we're here. And today, I am going to get some rings. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I want you to imagine you've got a ring, or you've got what I was using the expression the other just in the belt here was that you've got a jug of milk, and they weigh 8 pounds. So if you've got an 8-pound jug right here in your hands, oh look, the sun is shining on you, so nice. You don't have to use the core muscles, but as soon as you take that 8-pound jug out, you feel these abdominal muscles fire on, right? Right. Okay. So we're going to come back in here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Scoop the belly. Scoop the belly. Reach that 8-pound jug out in front. Lift it up. And then just out to the side. All right, deep breath in. Push it forward, scoop the belly. Little, inhale, pull the belly in again. Lift up and back down. I need to get the breath work. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. There we go. And exhale. Again, breathe in. Belly in. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. You are squeezing that in. Breathe in. Exhale. onto the elbow, bend that bottom knee, and your choice. You can sit here, you can lift here, you can extend that bottom leg, all right? But the top hand's gonna be on the head. 8 times, so pace yourself. Deep breath in, lift the elbow, exhale. Elbow comes to knee. Breathing in. Use that strong exhale to whittle away that middle, get it out of the way. Do 3 more. And last one. Here we go. Bend both knees. Get them comfortable however you need them to be. Doesn't matter. With this hand, swing up. We rise, side stretch, and back down. 3 more times. Swing up. Nice side stretch. Find as much length as you can from the fingertips to the knee. And 1 more time. Swing up. This time, extend that bottom leg out if it's not already, and find lots of length. And then exhale. Come back. Plank position. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees, push the hips back, and then push the hips skyward. Breathing deep. Now, draw the shoulders down your back and hollow your belly here. Breathing deep. And let's come back to the knees and to child's pose. And then give your wrists a circle. And let's take the hands together in namaste position. Then we're going to drop them to the back of the neck if you can. You can just wrap them around the head if that feels better to you. You can't get your head all the way down. But a little tricep stretch here. And breathe. All right, swing your hips around. Legs to the front. We're going to roll back down. All right, so the next exercise is one I just really dislike, and I'm not getting good at it, but I am trying. It's called the teaser. So you may want to sit up and watch me first. And hands are going to come over the head. I'm going to extend one leg up to the ceiling, opposite leg on the ground. So we take a deep breath in, drop the chin, and then exhale. I'm going to reach up. Take another deep breath in, and exhale, release back down. You can point or flex the toe. The idea is to get yourself all the way up, which I can't do. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go where I can, all right? And then eventually, you'll come up like this. So I'm not good at it, but I'm trying to get my muscles strong enough to do this. So actually, you can even do it with 1 foot on the ground. I've moved beyond that with 1 leg. But you can do it with both feet on the ground if you'd like. Hands over the head. So you're going to press those ribs down. Take a deep breath in, drop the chin, and exhale. We peel away, reach wherever you can, shoulders off the mat. Inhale, hands come over the head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, circle around. Yep, very nice, very nice. And then all the way down. And 1 more time. And all the way back down. Okay, this time if you've got that foot up, try to leave it up. All right, so we'll work this quadricep muscle and keep it there. Hands over the head. Deep breath in. Exhale. Reach up towards the toes. Release back. Deep breath. Release back down. 2 more times. Keeping that leg up. Keeping it strong. Exhale. Strong, strong toes. And all the way down. 1 more time. Exhale. We reach. And all the way back down. All right. Let's take the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop over. Just give a little bit of a stretch. I'm going to press my hands right there at the crease of the head to get a little stretch in there as well. Okay, so closing that knee up so you roll towards me. We're going to take that book like we did now. I don't have my blocks today because they're in my other car. So I guess we just have to let the head rest. But try to get that shoulder away from your ear. So I'm trying to tuck the shoulder down here a little bit and rest it on my head. Then I'm going to inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, squeezing the rib cage. Inhale, come back. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, little twist. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, close. Remember, you're rolling towards the back of your head then. Inhale to the ceiling. Roll towards the back of your head. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, close. It's not a chest stretch. It's core work. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we roll onto the back again. Take the soles of the feet on the ground. And we'll take the single leg stretch in ab work. Again, you can keep the head down. You can keep the other foot on the ground. And you can extend it. All right? Just touching the knee and the ankle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Get yourself ready. And inhale. Strong exhale. And. Head up or head down. And gently touching, not yanking on the legs and a lot of movement. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. All right. Soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop open. All right. Take a breath. And then we're going to close this up and you're going to go the opposite way so you can look to the back wall. All right. Here we go. Close that up and look to the back wall. Yeah, trust me. Trust yourself. All right. We're going to take this book again. So palm to palm. Tuck the shoulder down. Here we go. We're going to inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, release. Inhale back to the ceiling. Exhale, close. Again. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, squeeze that rib cage. Roll over towards the back of the head. Inhale, come back. Exhale, close it up. 3 more times. Inhale to the ceiling. Here's where you exhale, little roll. Inhale to the ceiling. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And again, inhale right to the ceiling. Don't start the roll yet. And then exhale. Inhale back to the ceiling. And back. We're going to do 2 more. I'm going to do right there with you. Right. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale to the ceiling. And exhale. My legs aren't moving at all. There's 1 more. To the ceiling. Exhale. To the ceiling. And down. All right. Push yourself up, around to the front. Extend your legs. Let's extend to the center. This time we'll take that spinal twist so you can have your feet right there on the mat. So, mat width apart. All right. And you can keep the knees bent. You have choices with your arms, whatever you'd like. We're going to take that spinal twist. Remember, we're going to twist 3 to the right. There's an exhale. There's an exhale. There's a full exhale. And there's an inhale as you return. All right? Here we go. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, little more. Little more. The inhale, come back. It's not the saw. Arms out. Deep breath in. 3, 2. Big exhale. And come back. Use those core muscles. Use those intercostal muscles. 1. And back. A little bit more. A whole lot. And back. Now on the last exhale, as you're exhaling, instead of crunching down, reach even wider, but crunch even more. All right? Let's try it. Both ways. Deep breath. Exhale, little. Here's the big stretch and the big exhale. Come back. A little bit. A little more. Big stretch. And back. Both hands in front. Soften the knees as much as you need to here. And forward fold. Breathing deep into the back ribs here. Belly pulled in. One more breath. Belly pulled in. And exhale. All right. We're going to roll back down. Hands on the ground. Right at your hips. You're going to make your way to your elbows. Yes. Eyes on the toes. And then all the way down. Yes. Very, very nice. Reverse curls. I did those. Leg pull. And I need to check my time. And then because we're going to get a few more ab exercises. What time is it? That's okay. Just tell me what time it is.
It's about 20 till, I think.
Oh, okay, great. So we have time for our ab work. All right. So feet on the ground. We've already done the single leg stretch. The next one is the double leg stretch, and I love this because it's like you're gonna take your sombrero off. So bringing the knees in, let the fingers creep down the legs as close as they can to the ankle bones. Now on the inhale, I'm gonna do this just sitting down. Hands right next to the face. You're gonna lift off your sombrero or your fedora maybe, so take it close to the face, and then exhale back in. This is that smooth breath this time, which I don't know that you would find that in every Pilates class, but I like this one to be smooth. So here we go. Inhale, lift, press the pelvis. Exhale in. And again. Now, you can lower the feet, you can lift the head. If you lift the head, I'm going to encourage you to keep it up the whole time. And again, inhale. Find length in every limb, all right? Inhale, inhale, inhale. Find as much length as you can. Long legs, long toes. And back. Again. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Beautiful. Don't forget those feet. Make them strong as well. Point or flex. And 1 more. Beautiful. And we're back in. All right. Give your hips a toss side to side. Maybe a little circle around. And then we're going to take the legs to the ceiling. We've done this before. I'm going to cross one foot over on top of the other. And you can keep the feet pointed or flexed, doesn't matter. We're going to lower down a little bit. Cross, cross, cross. After the third one, you pick them right up and they're going to come right back over your hips, all right? So then you've got the other foot on top. Hands alongside of the body, maybe a little pressure from your hands here as well to support you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, going down. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, 1. All right. Bend both knees. You know what? Let's reach for the ankles. I'm going to kind of cross them over here a little bit and pull downward on the ankles. A little stretch in that glute. Okay, let's switch and go the other way. Put the other foot on top. Reach for the ankles. Resituate as you want to here. And see if you can pull downward. That's a great stretch. Okay, so now we've done the single leg stretch, straight leg stretch. Okay, now this is going to be that sharp exhale. So you may keep the knees bent if you need to, or straighten. We switch. Deep breath in, strong exhale. And little pulse to you, ever so slight. And head up or head down. So beautiful. Relax your face. It doesn't help you do this. 2 more. Knees all the way in, take a little bit of a stretch. I always like to mix these up with other exercises instead of just straight this. So legs up to the ceiling, and this is our corkscrew. And we're just going to draw a circle on the ceiling. Nice and smooth, you're sort of pressing around the pelvis there, squeezing the ankles together here. What I want you just to focus on here, 3 nice breaths. The movement is simple. Bring the knees in. We're going to go the other way. Right, so get this set up first, squeezing the feet together, pressing the pelvis down. And here we go, engaging those core muscles. This time 4 breaths. Feet to the ceiling, flex the feet, get a nice stretch in there. And then I'm going to take that supporting my head like I did before. Remember how I went like this? All the way in. So the hands come right there by the jaw or the temple, okay? And if you want to lift your head off the ground from do so, you don't have to. We're gonna lower one foot at a time. Inhale, exhale, back up. And inhale, exhale, back up. If I'm lowering one foot, I can get it down a little bit further. If I'm lowering both feet, I use an awful lot of core muscle and I can't go down quite as far. So you pick your choice here. I like this head because I feel like it's stretching out my neck a little bit. It's putting it in traction. Inhale. And one more time. Inhale, lower. And right back up. Grab behind the knees, bring them into your chest. Let's let them drop over to the right. All the way over onto your right side. And then extend that left arm out. Now you can take it down by the hips or up by the corner of your mat, whatever feels good to you. You can also hold that top leg up if that feels better, or hold it down. Nice deep yoga breath. All right, onto your back. Go the other way. Over to the left. And again, you can drop that right hand down by your hip, out to the side, or even up by the corner of your mat. Breathing. One. All right, coming onto your back. Soles of the feet on the ground, hands alongside. I'm just going to lift the hips up for an easy inversion. I'm not going to press them up that high. If you want to, that's fine. But just lifting up, it's a little bit of inversion. You give the brain a little extra rush of blood. Breathe deep. This is where if we had those blocks, we put them underneath this, but we don't today. Rise up onto the toes, and then roll the spine back, down from the center of your spine. And then extend the legs out. Turn the palms up, tuck the shoulder blades. 3 nice deep breaths. Enjoy the benefit of those endorphins, that sort of good feeling after the stretch and the work that releases those endorphins. Yourself over onto your side. Sit yourself back up. Let everything settle back down for a minute. Everybody feel all right? Worked a little harder than usual, maybe? I don't know. Some of the exercises were the same, but I think once you get them down, you can work them harder. All right, hands together at your heart. Remembering a heart at peace shall give life to the whole body. Namaste. Namaste. Everybody will be here next Tuesday? Oh, where are you going? Seattle? Nice. Nice. You're going to Florida? You're going to Austin? Boston. Oh, Boston. Okay. Lovely. Well, I'll still be here.
See, you still have class, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, have a wonderful holiday. Will you be there for the week?
Yeah, we're going on Friday, actually, so we'll be in Seattle at 2 weekends, and then we hope to go to the mountains.
When do you leave?
We have a place
And how long is that?
in the northern Cascades. So,
Is that in the United States or
yeah, that's close to those.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's north, a couple hours north of Seattle.
Oh, my gosh.
I never heard the weather was.
So will Alex be home?
Just a nice